be tough to forget this evening. How about your surroundings here at Balfour Bay? And hopefully, it's Roy Jones Jr. He won world title. Here come.
This bout it.
Well, I hope you. And there's the bell for round one. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? There's a scoring blow. It is a sunny and hot day, and no, we're not inside. No air conditioning or air con, as they say in the UK.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind, you've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire. They're on fire in the ring.
Good counter punch. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Missing with that jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You'd like to see more jabs. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Roy Jones and now. Here we go for round two. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. So far, it's been a tough round. What do you do? You've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Nice counter. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That jab just missed with the left hand. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. And a round that's... Let's get it started in round three. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
Misses with that jab. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. And he scores with the counter. That counter punch caught him clean. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter punching. Those counter punches have to hurt. The perfect counter lands. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Both men step back for just a moment. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Here we go to the fourth round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. We've seen him in past from this fighter. They don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweights, it's the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history book.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Beautiful counter punch. Swing and a miss with that hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones and there's the bell for round 5. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Good punch. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Another scoring shot there. Throws the jab, but does not score. You believe what we are seeing. with 10 seconds left. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round.
Switching on.
Tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Nice counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? A perfect counter lands. One punch could change everything in this battle. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. And there's the bell for round 7. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They exchange punches. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Do you believe what we're seeing? That counter shot lands. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And he scores with the counter. Beautiful counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Jacobs in real trouble. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, and there's the bell for round 8. That counter shot lands. This is a high-octane battle. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. tempo shows. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world.
Oh my God, Johnny! Oh, and there's no way they're getting up from that. It is a clean knockout. They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot, and no one's standing up. So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards it.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Introducing first, it's Katie Taylor, one of the best to ever do it, fighting out of Ireland. Katie Taylor. This bout is one of the hottest tick. So here we go. Should be a good one. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Insane action. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your corner man whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Good counter punching. A lot of effort being exerted here. Well done with that counter shot. There's a scoring blow. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, hold it right there. The greatest female, perhaps of all time, is in trouble of going down. It's not been going well for her, and you can see the corner is starting to get a little more animated They've got to inspire her.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Mind back. Right, great round, great round. Now relax.
And there's the bell for round 2. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with one punch.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. That uppercut misses. Solid punch. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Nice counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Things certainly aren't going her way. She's been on the back foot. She's got to turn the tables.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Get focused. Get your... Nice round. Great round. That was amazing. Okay, all we need to do now is refocus there and win the round. We switched off completely. Shot one at a time. We need to set her up. So just keep her moving, get her weight. That's a terrible round. So come on. You've let her back into the fight. You are much better than this girl. You're much better. She's not even in your league. Pushing, you're on the offensive now. Just got to keep doing this. And put it back on her this round. Just keep that up. Keep that going. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Blow it now. So I need you to get back out there and switch. Mix it up. She's starting to understand what's
The referee
going on.
calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
You let her back into the fight that round. Head, and you will stay on top. She's flustered over there. She's trying to work out what...
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Oh, no, Katie Taylor hurt. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
They stopped the hook there. Are we about to see Katie Taylor knocked out?
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. That hook doesn't score. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Oh no, Katie Taylor hurt. needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it.
There's the bell for round 4. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Good one. There's a counter shot. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Catch and shoot. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. She got her with a punch. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. The greatest female perhaps of all time is in trouble of going down. Well, the corner can't be happy. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, let's see what the corner has to say. She needs some sort of inspiration, a different game plan, something to turn this thing around.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
And show her. You're starting to make mistakes. That's what's going on. So all we need to do now, mix it up and we'll stay on top, okay? We can throw in back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job like we trained. Get back out there and win the round. You've done all... Each shot one at a time. We need to set her up. So just keep her moving. Now, So I need you to get back out there and switch on.
This is the beginning of round 6. That last round was a debacle. Let's see if she can get things righted here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Beautiful counter shot. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
It's all offense all the time. When are we going to see a jab? Hold her right there. Are we about? And down goes Katie Taylor. What a massive shot there. Down she goes. Let's see it again one more time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Mind back. Get nice round. Great round. That was amazing.
Round 7, here we go. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Nothing like a little taunting to get your opponent riled up. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You'd like to see more jabs. Her stamina is off the charts. Her jab just got blocked. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
That's lights